Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Well, guys, we made it to day 5 of the Clubhouse of Home Ownership Challenge. Congratulations, everybody. Um, so, my name is Fontanese Green with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Um, Welcome to my Clubhouse of Home Ownership. Um, I wanted to come in today on our last day to see and invite y'all into the exclusive club of homeownership, right? So I wanted to, everyone that's coming in, um, invite your friends, invite your family, those who are looking to buy, wanting to buy, have been talking about buying a home, um, who is interested. Um, Rates are still very low, very low. And let me just say this, pardon my lateness. I should have been on at 6. However, we are still in an aggressive market, and I just got an accepted contract for a property that I wrote on the other day. So it is still very busy. Um, so pardon my lateness, but sometimes those contracts come in and you just gotta handle your business. So time is of the essence in real estate. So welcome everybody that are coming in to the live. I know, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I'm sure you'll see pictures coming too. um, so what about questions? Who has questions about home ownership? Um, I'll put in the comments my email address so that if you have any questions, if you're ready to have a conversation, that's my email address. I know you did. Um, Email me. Let's talk about it. Let's set up a time and a date where um, we could, get you on the roll to buying your first home. Or this may not even be your first home, and that's all right. But let's talk about it. I've had some buyers who hadn't bought a home in many years. And so and the process has changed over the years, right? So even though you may have done it before, it's definitely not the same. So my email address is right there in the comments. We'll just recap. How about that? So day one, we talked about preparing. We talked about saving. We talked about Mr. Bill Taylor. Um, yes, we do work with VA loans. I sold um, a veteran a home uh, maybe 2 years ago. And VA loans are amazing for our veterans. Um, there's no down payment with VA loans. Um, I'm not sure. Sarah was on with us the other day, and I want to say that as long as if you buy a home, as long as that one is paid off or you sell that one, you can reuse um, your I can't even think of the terminology. But you can buy a home multiple times. I just don't think you can have more than one home with the VA. You have to just have the one. So, but yes, Mr. Taylor, I do work with veterans that that use the VA loan, and Sarah does too. In fact, she did the loan that no she didn't, but she does them. So, um, so prepare, let's save, let's budget, let's put some money away. It doesn't have to be a lot at one time. It's just like chipping away, putting a little money away for your down payment and your closing costs. There are um, there is assistance um, for some buyers who qualify. You have to qualify for it. So there is assistance for that to help with closing costs. There's a thing that's called seller assist, where the seller can assist the buyer with their closing costs. I think with conventional, it's 3%. And oh, Bill Taylor, you should. There's definitely benefits to using your VA. Um, so you should consider. Well, if you decide to buy again. With conventional, it's up to 3% seller assist, and with FHA and PFHA, it's 6% seller assist. So there is assistance for you to buy. So don't, that's what I'm saying. Let's talk. Use that email address. Shoot me an email. Send me a text. Here, I'll put my number in there. Send me a text. Don't be afraid to talk about it. Um, what else? Um, Savings budget. Ugh, use that budget. Use it. Pray for those who um, budget, especially at the beginning. Like it's not that bad once you get into it, but at the beginning, oh, it's gonna cost you something, probably a piece. So, um, budget, save some money, know what neighborhood you want to live in. Um, already have that scoped out. Even talk about some of the things that you want in your house. Um, and more importantly, what you need, what your family needs in a home. So those are the things that you prepare for. And so day two, we talked about credit. We had the amazing Sarah Cipriano from Waterstone came in, and she talked to us about credit and the different things that we need um, to buy a home as far as our credit is concerned. She talked about some of the numbers that we need in order to hit those goals with our credit. She talked about the different types of loans. She even talked about USDA loans. And we don't, I mean, I've never used USDA loans or sold to someone who used those often, but they are out there. If you're looking to move to some more rural parts of the county. You use those. There's no down payment with that one as well. So there are options. Um, what else did she talk about? Anybody else that was on with Sarah? Throw some stuff out there that she touched on. Um, Day three, we talked about buyer power. Um, the buyer having the power to, well, I'm gonna tell you, it's really a seller's market right now. We actually have more buyers than we have sellers. So that's why a lot of properties, you see them listed, and then hours later it's gone because they buyers are out there and there's not enough sellers. um what else? Day four, yesterday we talked about, oh shoot, the benefits of home ownership. We talked about what the benefits were. Stable monthly payments. You know what your mortgage is going to be every month. Um, and to your surprise, it could be lowered. You could pay a lot in your interest, the interest in your home, and your payment can go down. There's an opportunity to build equity is a benefit to home ownership. It's cheaper than renting um, currently and over time. Um, you pay $1,000 a month, close to $800 a month in rent. I'm gonna just use 1,000 because it's easy. So that's $12,000 a year that you're paying someone else for their property, and you could be putting it into your own, right? So You're free to make changes in your own home is another benefit. Like you don't have to ask to paint the walls. You don't have to ask to put new flooring down. Um, it's a solid investment. Like I said yesterday, um, I bought a new car this year. As soon as I drove that car off the lot, it depreciated. Yes, it did. Real estate does not. It does not depreciate. If anything, it gains. It gains money. Nicole, when you make extra payments, is it better to go towards your mortgage or the interest? The mortgage, the principal. Put your money on the principal. And then that's the best thing to do. If you can make it, because it cuts the interest, it cuts the time. They say if you make two extra payments a year on your mortgage, it will cut time off of your mortgage, because it knocks out, a lot of that payment. So, yes, good question, Nicole. Absolutely. Extra payments do help the bottom line. It takes, I mean, it could take a year or two off. Yeah, great question, Nicole. Come on here, new homeowner. Come on, ma'am. Yes. Uh, and there's a pride of home ownership. There's a pride that, you're proud because this is yours. You know, um, as long as you make them payments, ain't nobody coming to take that property from you, right? So that's a little humor. I don't know. But um, yeah, Nicole, you're right. You're right. So, um, like I said, it's a solid investment. You can't go wrong in owning property, land. I said yesterday, God ain't making no more, so you might as well buy it. Okay. It also provides you with tax advantages. So make sure those of you who are homeowners, when you go to file your taxes, make sure your accountant knows you own a home. Okay. Because that helps with your taxes as well. So um, that's kind of like of a recap of what we talked about this week. I think it was an amazing week. There was a lot of information, a lot of great questions um, for people who has never bought before, people who had questions about their credit. I hope those those of you who did have questions that you reached out to Sarah or another lender um, who can help you and walk you through the process um, of making sure everything is squared away. So again, I put my email address in the comments. Um, let's talk. If you're interested in buying in 2021, which I hope you are, I know, and I'm not being insensitive, like I know this has been a crazy year. However, a lot of things will be turning around. How about that? How about that? So, do we have any other questions or comments? Um, Anybody have a testimony, right? Anybody want to talk about how some of the information helped them this week? Um, Feel free to type it out. Anybody? Uh, uh, I wish you could like bring people into your conversation on here. Invite people in. That would be dope. Anybody? Um, Again, rates are low. Rates are very low. Um, I just wrote an offer for a client with a 2.8 interest rate. Low. It's time to buy. If you're in a position and you're qualified, Let's let's get you in your own home. Or two, like who's ready to buy an investment property? Who's ready to um um get that next home? Yeah, first time home buyers, there are assistance. There is assistance out there that helps first time home buyers with closing costs. So it's definitely an advantage. And like I said, rates are low. As long as your credit score is where it needs to be for them to give you that low rate, absolutely. Even, I mean, look, I haven't seen anything over three yet. Haven't seen anything over 3% yet. I think there's some first time home buyers in here. Um, and so, yeah, there's an advantage. There's definitely an advantage to buying now. Um, yeah, it's a great time. And it's an exclusive club. I mean, you know, let's go. If you need help with budgeting, like I know somebody. I got somebody for that because it's not easy. And I told y'all at the beginning it ain't fun either. I don't care if you're a nerd or a free spirit. Any any of my Dave Ramsey people out there, you know what I'm talking about. It's it's such a benefit, Kim. Kim said we never used it. Kim, it's a benefit. It really is. Like I said, there's no down payment. Like, um, you don't pay for, I think it's the pest inspection. The seller has to pay for the pest inspection as well. No down payment. Um, I would say for all the veterans, um, you have Nicole, you using that VA loan assistance is, I mean, don't sleep on it because if you don't use it, you lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it. I'm gonna tell you, my dad was a veteran and never bought a home. Never bought a home, never used his VA. So it's available to you. Nicole, I have had to um, not even let my car go by Starbucks. Like, just stay off of 18. Just keep away from it. I mean, because I have been one of those crazy people in the line, like right at the free at 18 and the drive through. So I understand. It's horrible. It's horrible. So yeah, so learning tonight, um, use that VA loan assistance. Um, reach out to a lender if you're interested in buying. Reach out to a realtor if you're interested in buying. Someone Here's the thing. I'm a realtor, but I'm also a teacher. I love to teach. So I'm going to explain I'm going to explain, the process so that there's no wondering, there's no gray tape. Is This is what's going to happen, this is what's next. um, so when you choose people for your team, make sure that they're on your team and not just, let me be as diplomatic as I can. It's not about the money. It's about making sure that the people who you become friends with, because you literally go from stranger to client to friend. I mean, some of my clients, you know, Sheena, I need help with getting assisted. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um, I'll put Sarah's information in the comments. And those of you who need, like, want to buy a house, like, don't let that stop you. Um, we will, Sheena, I'll get you that number so you can have that information. Nothing can stop you but you in anything, right? Nothing can stop you but you, because there's a way to get it done. And Sarah mentioned that the other day when she was on with me. There's a way to get it done. Um, so we will help. Sheena, I got you. Nicole DeLine the other day was in the street. See, oh, Nicole, we need delivered. Like, I've been doing good. My husband even asked me the other day. He's like, "Babe, you ain't been to Starbucks in a while." So I'm doing good. 2021. I'm trying to get my life together. So Nicole, don't tempt me. So don't call me, ask me if I want to go to Starbucks. Okay. So, um, and what else? Don't forget those benefits. Um, let's reach out if you know someone again who wants to sell. It's a seller's market. It really is a seller's market. So if you know someone who is ready to sell, who's been thinking about selling, have them call me, um, and we'll get it sold. I got some new properties coming up on the market here soon. Um, so I'll share those in the clubhouse. And if you haven't gone to Facebook and liked my page, go to Shenango Valley Clubhouse of Home Ownership. Go on over there and like my page and leave me a comment and a review. If y'all thought this, information was helpful, leave me a review on there and let me know, how you like that, what you took from it. Okay. All right. Well, I'll get that information in the chat. Um, Kimmy, if you need help with that VA loan assistance, you know where to find me. You got my number. Mr. Taylor, if you ever want to move again and use that VA, call me. I got you. What else? Nicole, I'm not going to Starbucks with you. I will. Call me. So, all right, guys, I'm going to sign off if there's nothing else. Um, like I said, if you know someone who needs this information, share it with them, right? Share it. Share it. I'm here to help. Okay. So, y'all have a great weekend. The sun is supposed to be shining this weekend. Enjoy it. Okay. We need some of that vitamin D for sure. Yes, sir. Have them call me, Mr. Taylor. I got him. I put my number in the chat. So, all right, guys. Great weekend. Thank y'all for coming to the challenge. I appreciate it. I really do. Like I said, if y'all could leave a review on my Shenango Valley Clubhouse of Ownership page, that would be so dope. I'd appreciate it. And don't forget to like and share the page. I'd appreciate that as well. So until next time, y'all be looking out for some good stuff in the clubhouse. Okay? Have a good night, guys. Great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.